Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. 10-year-old Jayden Spicer is missing in Jackson, Kentucky. But the deeper we dig, the more it looks like this nightmare might not have started the day that we were told. Law enforcement says Jayden was last seen just before he was reported missing. But could he have been gone days, even weeks before anyone made that 911 call? The community is asking the same in Jackson, Kentucky. Where is Jayden? And then during a live stream on another true crime channel today, a caller drops some bombshells about Felicia, Jayden's mom's boyfriend. I can't remember his name. But what she says will leave you absolutely speechless. Tonight, we're going to be breaking down the facts, the timeline, and we're going to be talking about those unanswered questions. Because if we want to find Jayden Spicer, then we have to look at everything and ask every question. And we're going to get on all of that on the other side of this.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you'll see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Crush those pearls, let's take the ride. Helen's here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Finding truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Catch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come and hear and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the light and share the vibe. Catch those pearls, let's take the ride. Come and hear and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
The pearls were bound together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justice heart and no support, together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too.
Oh my
Search
God,
for
Jacqueline,
facts,
that's
always new.
amazing. Happy
In this
birthday.
place we keep it real.
I'll sing to him again if you remind
Classy
me.
vibes and joyful zeal.
Ian, Lady Protester, thank you so
Join the
much.
journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Come along with me. Together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the light and share the vibe. Touch those pearls, let's take the
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is August 11th, 2025. It is currently 6:55 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. A pleasure. Hello, Great Popcorn. Good to see you, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate you guys. Today we are talking about 10-year-old little Jayden Spicer from Jackson, Kentucky. And he has been missing um, almost a week. Almost a week now. And things have been very slowly trickling out, especially the first few days. There's not been a single press conference that has happened yet. And boy, do we have some stuff today. uh. I've so much to talk about, to be honest with you. So guys, do me a favor before we get started. Please hit that thumbs up button. Would greatly appreciate you guys here in the live stream and on the replay crew. Would really appreciate that. So yeah. So there was I think there was a new news thing that came out today, but first I want to do something that I don't normally do, but I'm feeling I'm feeling it right now. Um, but first, let me thank a couple people here. Lady for Justice, thank you so much for your support, my dear. Really do appreciate you, my love. Good to see you. Thank you for your support, my love, and thank you for being a member and all that. And Jacqueline, happy birthday. I sang your father-in-law's 100th birthday last year. Mods, please remind me to sing to Jacqueline's father-in-law again. If you're still here at the end of the live stream, Jacqueline, I will be happy to sing it to your father-in-law. That's amazing. 101. That's so amazing. What a gift. What a gift. That's amazing. Good to see you, dear. And thank you, Juju. Thank you so much for your support. And we appreciate you very much. Good to see you, my dear. So I'm gonna, before we get started with all the bombshells and stuff that's going to be going off, I want to say one little thing to someone on Facebook, if you don't mind. One moment here. Yesterday I was speaking about, I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. I was speaking about the ant. Was it Dart and Shy, about how, according to them, they said, and I showed it here on my stream, the receipts, as I'm showing you the receipts right now. The last day Samantha had talked to Jayden personally was July 3rd, right? Hadn't seen or heard from him since July 3rd. Now, she could be lying. I don't know. I don't know. But that is confirmed an aunt. Okay. This person, Nick, I know for a fact that I heard someone, they put sister or neighbor. I'm not remembering which, but you know it for a fact, right? Got it. Had started, or had stated rather, they saw Jayden 5 days before he disappeared. Why is some idiot on YouTube saying July 3rd? Well, let's make this clear. Okay? Let's make it clear. I showed you what the aunt said. That is not my statement. That is not my statement. And so, Nick, honey, you're acting like you just solved the Da Vinci Code at this point. When in reality, you can't even remember if it was the sister or the neighbor. Meanwhile, I literally showed the aunt's words on my live yesterday and today. That's called receipts, sweetie, right? It pairs nicely with embarrassing yourself on Facebook. And I want to thank the person or the people in the comments who was actually taking up for me. I usually don't ever, you guys know, I never talk about this shit because but this is just like, please put in my opinion or allegedly or something. And before calling someone an idiot, you don't even know which one. You said if it was an aunt, well, you might want to talk to this aunt because she's saying the other aunt who actually had Jayden at the house, that was the last time she had even spoke with him. I showed the receipts. So, there's that. If I ever make a mistake, I have no problem, none, of accepting that, I made a mistake ever. I don't have a problem. Right? But it's just amazing to me that you're an idiot because some idiot on YouTube is saying July 3rd. No, look to your left right there and circled what I literally had circled in a red circle yesterday. So I want to thank the people in the comments section. The aunt posted the comment and said the beginning of July. So there's that. Calling YouTubers idiots is kind of rude when people bringing attention to the case that care about Jayden being found or the truth being told. And be aware that Samantha has tightened down the access on her Facebook page for whatever reason. People with nothing to hide nothing. They must they have to watch me. They watch me apparently because that's exactly what I always say all the time. They began. Okay, what was this? Okay, yeah. So there's that. So I just wanted to cover that for 1 second. We got a new picture of Jayden today, which is nice. Let's be clear, it wasn't from his mother. Wasn't from his mother. But we got a new picture of Jayden today nonetheless. And to me, he looks older in this photo than he does. He looks more mature here. But this is when Samantha had him, from what I understand. So I would hope to think that the photo in blue is after Samantha had him, because that would be scary, because to me he looks so much better in the red. You know, he doesn't look as, it's much more natural, happy pick, right? That should have been the picture out there in the first place. Yeah, he's got a gorgeous little smile, doesn't he? Okay, guys. So, first of all, I believe we found a video of old Felicia on YouTube from a long time ago. And we're going to share that here in a moment. I don't think anybody has seen it unless you have been in our Facebook group. If you are not signed up to our Facebook group, go join our Facebook group, because we get to digging and we find things that there's so much in that Facebook group that I couldn't report on all of it. So ICU or one of the mods will drop that Facebook group, and it's there. But I'm going to show you right now without further ado. I've seen Is She Singing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. I don't remember what she's singing, to be honest with you. She's singing a song. She's singing a song. I can't remember what it was. This. And this is her. This is 11 years ago. Yep, Wrecking Ball. Yep.
Never ask me why we kissed. I fell under your spell of love. No one can deny.
Now, Jayden is 10. So this is very interesting. This was 11 years ago, it says. 11 years ago. She is singing Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus. Funny, SHIT, LOL, comment, please. Yep, someone's seen it. Where's Jayden? Where's the child? Yes. Yep. So, ask her where her child is. What is this? They started in 2009. Ariel Hicks. And okay, I have to, sorry, I'll take away my. Well, you done broke a lot of people off, Felicia. What happened to the volume? She's a party girl. She's feeling good here. She's feeling really good here. Apparently. I'd have to say she's pregnant. Well, shit, I mean, she's not that old, and you know, to push out 7, 8 kids, you're pregnant pretty much the whole time with her age. Yeah. Oh, she's high as fuck here. Yeah. Her dude just gave her a do-si-do, and she's feeling good here. Either way, pregnancy right before it. Right. And this was 11 years ago, it says. So there's that. Looks like someone who could do an interview. Absolutely. Well, they have no problem saying that they're going to vote and all that, but can't get out for, you know, one of her 7 children, or 6, 7. How many does she have? 6 or 7 now? I don't know. But it has 3 of them, and 1 is missing. So there's that. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Okay, got that. All right, guys. So today, our friend, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. 6 or 7, 7 or 8, something like that. So something very, very interesting happened today on another channel. Our friend Cognizant, I can't say that word very good. Cognizant and True Crime. She had some bombshells on her channel. I think she's more on TikTok. Because I think she might have uploaded it from TikTok to her YouTube or whatever. But regardless, her link is down in the description. Go watch all of that live stream. It's a really good live stream. And my jaw was on the floor. I also have a very interesting email that I'm going to read to you from an individual, a source who gave some very interesting information as well today, and we're going to talk about that as well. This is in Jackson, Tennessee, SD. Good to see you. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to play couple little parts here. And now the first part, now, guys, we all are different and we all believe in different things and all that. So, and for those of you that know me, I don't do the psychic thing or anything like that in true crime. Now there's others that do, and if you're one of those, that's absolutely fine by me. So I just, there is a little bit of, because I think Cognizant is she does readings, and I mean a couple of my mods does readings in here and stuff, and I love them dearly. But I just don't do it. It's just nothing that I do on my channel. So, but I just wanted to tell you that there is going to be some of that in the first little bit, but that this is not what it's about. It's about locals calling in. Make sure you sub up to Cognizant. Her link is provided in the description. Very, very, the whole live was good today. Someone sent it to me and I was listening to it earlier. I was getting ready and I was like, wow, that's really good. So without further ado, let me see if I can play this here, maybe. Just absolutely gobsmacked. The locals, there's a lot of locals there, just, they're tired. They want Jayden home, like stat, and they want answers. They want answers is the main thing. Okay. So let me pop this up. Okay. Here we go.
Some stuff that they're not publicly putting out there right now, just because they don't want it to interfere with the investigation. And I understand that. Like that's why they haven't really put nothing out there.
So who is talking about this? If I said Jackson, Tennessee, guys, I'm so sorry. I've been on a case in Jackson, Tennessee. Austin Drummond is in Jackson, Tennessee. And if I said Tennessee, I apologize. Jackson, Kentucky. Sorry. But this person is a local. Hello, Smiley. Good to see you. Hello, everyone in chat. Thank you so much for being here. Here we go. Maybe.
Okay. But I do know that Josh and Felicia haven't not one time been out here searching for him. They've either been at home watching TV or they've been seen at McDonald's and Wendy's laughing and smiling.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine being seen at Wendy's and McDonald's laughing and smiling while there is searchers on the ground spending 12 plus hours a day for the last week nearly searching for a child, and you're running around your ass around town, not searching, not doing a freaking interview, not being proactive in any way? I you know what? I bet you. Did Felicia, did you hand them a flyer and say, "Hi, my son's missing"? Did you do that? Didn't think so.
This is insane.
Oh, y'all just wait if y'all haven't.
How is that not automatically red flags to the police? Is my question. I would be dragging them in. Oh, that's one question. Did you happen to hear anything through the grapevine about a polygraph?
I did hear that. I haven't been able to confirm exactly if that is true. Like, I also heard that the FBI, was involved, but I also haven't been able to confirm that just yet.
Now, I have not heard anything about the FBI being involved personally, but that could have changed. They could be assisting some, and sometimes we don't know what we don't know either. But the more the merrier.
But I do know that there has been a lot of red flags, and Felicia and Josh both have been lying through this whole process. That's why I said a lot of the stuff hasn't been able to be public just because they're still investigating. But I do know that they plan to release some stuff soon. Just I don't know exactly when.
Okay.
So she says she thinks they're going to release some stuff soon. Now, take that for what it's worth. They might not. I don't know. They could change their mind. She might know. I don't know.
Well, I thank you so much for the info. A lot of it, I suspected a lot of it. I'll be anxious to see what they found. I mean, it really.
Me too, girl.
Just judging, and I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but just judging from the outside of the house, I got a bad feeling,
Oh, yes, absolutely. Like,
Does anyone know there's supposed to be, there's obviously a door in the back of every mobile home, but there's supposed to be like a little porch out back or something. Is it a porch? Is it steps? Because you can't see it from the Google Earth. We got a lot to talk about.
The whole time I've been questioning it. I'm like, why are they not took in? Separate them, interrogate them. I do know my little community has took it upon themselves to raise a reward fund, and so far we are at $8,300 that we've all raised in reward.
That's amazing. $8,300 for that community has came together and did this. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Oh, that's very sweet. You're not old. I feel old today, Marlene. I've slept about 2 hours in the last 48. I feel old today, so don't feel bad. Oh, thank you, Serenity. Thank you, darling. Really, really do appreciate you. Let me see. Thank you, darling. Appreciate you very much for 13 months. Justin, you look tired. Hope you're getting some sleep. I've been up working. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you. They got to be found. Someone's got to get this information.
Bring justice to him. So I feel like a lot of people money talks. So I'm hoping
it's a small
that will give some kind of a lead.
Poor community.
Yes, I did hear about that this morning, and I did post it. Do you know, so you could let some of my followers here know, like, how someone can donate to that fund?
Guys, let me know if the music is too high. You got to be able to hear it some, because I have to play it using it under.
If you want, I can send you my PayPal or my Cash App, and I can send it to the proper people, because they haven't really put out there how they're doing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm not saying anything against her. She just doesn't know how YouTube works. This person calling in, she has no idea. So I would do that. Don't you?
But I mean, that's completely up to you. Is CPS ever involved? As far as I know, they are involved, but I can't exactly confirm that.
Yeah. Well, I would say they have to be involved right now.
I do know that the CPS in my town is not very great. We'll just put it that way.
Well, we're definitely seeing that now.
Yes. The system where we live at is failing kids miserably, and I just hope everybody that is involved.
It's the system everywhere at this point. I mean, it's really the system everywhere. The workers have such a caseload that it's impossible to stay up on all these cases. It really is. And I have a lot of sympathy in that aspect. What we need to do is write our fellow politicians. That's where it starts. Cutting everything, everything's so
involved with this is held responsible.
Yeah.
I didn't exactly think in my mind, oh yeah, they're capable of murdering.
I don't know if now there is a GoFundMe. Someone has a GoFundMe, but I don't know whose it is. or anything like that. And so I have not shared it at this point because I don't know what it's for. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. and Auntie. Good to see you. Hey, Kloops. So I'm not sharing it at this point. I'm not sharing the link. I don't know what it's. Is it for a reward? Is it for. What's it for?
But then when this came out, like I was like, oh yeah, they're guilty. I just know they're guilty. I do know that apparently on their property under the basketball go, there was a fresh dirt spot, like someone had dug up something and buried it, and they stuck a stick in it, the police did, and asked if they could dig it up and look, and Josh told them no, that they needed to get a search warrant. That to me is also another red flag. Like, if you have nothing to hide, you wouldn't say get a search warrant, which they did get a search warrant, and it was literally nothing. It was literally just a little dug up hole that was just filled back in with dirt.
A little dug up hole that was filled back in with dirt. Now, I'm thinking like could have been the other kids outside playing as well. Sometimes dogs will bury a bone or whatever as well, but he said allegedly, according to this person, that he's like Josh, she's saying that had to told the police that allegedly had to get a warrant. Again, I cannot confirm that.
And I feel like that is distraction. That's what they're doing, is doing little things to like distract.
I agree with that.
So yeah, he's gonna be a jerk the whole time. He's not even gonna help or because why do you need a search warrant if you're not guilty of anything?
Right. And they was allowing at one point they were going to allow the public to come in and search, and they had to cancel that because Josh and Felicia started throwing a fit about it and didn't want people on their property or invading their privacy. They just wanted privacy. That to me that screams you're guilty. I'm sorry, but if my kid's missing, I want every hand-on person with extra eyes that could be searching. Like, I just don't understand.
That's a hard one to understand, right? Again, and I want to say that we don't know if it's the parents necessarily said that, because I really think it's probably law enforcement doesn't want anyone getting hurt, number one, and number two, if they come along something, they don't want something to be contaminated, because this is not Kansas, someone getting lost, like just flat as far as you can see. This is Appalachia. Wait till you hear this other girl. Oh my God. What she knows Josh so well.
Yeah, I don't understand that either. I mean, when she wrote a handwritten note that looks like a child wrote it, I automatically knew something wasn't right.
Well, what stood out to me the most about that note is how towards the end it says, do the right thing.
Yes, ma'am. I said the same thing. That doesn't sound right.
Like, my kid.
Yeah, when she said do the right thing, that's what I said. I said, who wouldn't do the right thing? And it kind of makes me, because people say that Josh is very controlling, very controlling to Felicia. And if that's true, it could be. But I was thinking she could be saying, do the right thing in a letter, but meaning to Josh, do the right thing. I don't know. Just speculation.
Missing, I'm not going to write a note and say, do the right thing.
Right.
That
It says,
doesn't
do the right thing,
add
talk
up.
police. Right. It's almost like, is she hinting that
Yes.
somebody did something here, and maybe because she's so under his control, she can't say what she wants to say.
And I
that was her.
question that too. Like, I have questioned, like, what if I am judging a book by its cover when what if she's just scared of him and she can't come forward thinking of what he would do to her or the other 3 babies in the home? But then at the same time, I'm like thinking,
no, listen, the police are right there, all over her place, all over her place. If she needed help, they would offer her resources.
that's my kid. I wouldn't cover up for him. Like, I would find a way.
Hell no. It'd suck. It would suck. But
No, I definitely agree. The minute I saw that, I did a video and I let everybody know that was the number 1 red flag for me right there, of her saying that.
no, even if it is your kid, even if your kid did something, it would suck, right? Because you love your kid, but you cannot stand by something that really bad could have happened.
It was just a big red flag. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but her and Josh both got on TV.
Trying to keep myself awake.
And then if you go on YouTube, you will actually find a video of her on YouTube. And
Singing. Yep. I just I posted that this morning. It's up here on my page. Yeah, she's not camera shy. If she wanted to get out there on camera, she would. If she really wanted to.
right, that's what I said. There's a lot of things that I don't think is out yet. And I think there's more to the story. More than just her and him is involved. I really believe that.
1 second.
Definitely sounds like they were involved somehow.
Hello.
Hi.
Listen to this caller. Oh my God. Put your seatbelt on. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's about to get bumpy. Thank you, Pamela. Oh, he has a record too. And Maria, yes, he does.
I don't have no information on the case or nothing, but I know plenty about Josh. My mother used to be married to him. He had beat my mother plenty, and he also choked and body slammed my little brother when he was only 8 years old.
Did y'all hear that? Hello? That's what he said. She said what she said.
And on the case.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't have no information on the case or nothing, but I know plenty about Josh. My mother used to be married to him. He had beat my mother plenty, and he also choked and body slammed my little brother when he was only 8 years old.
Oh my God. Okay, so your brother was the one. Okay.
Yeah, that is my little brother's stepmom. She is great. She helped my brother and was able to help his real father get EPO on my stepfather at that time.
Oh my God.
Josh does have a temper. He cannot handle overly active kids.
I said that in the reading that I did yesterday. I said, I
And-
feel like he cannot tolerate kids with energy.
That's very big, right? Can't tolerate kids with a lot of energy, right? Thank you, Ronnie. Can't tolerate kids with a lot of energy. Okay, Journey. Thank you. Yeah, before I share the Facebook post out, I'll have to research it and see what they. I mean, before I'm going to share something out like that, um, I need to know who's doing the Facebook uh, group. Do they have any history of anything? What kind? Did they got it in a trust? What kind of account? What are they doing with it? So, yeah, I'll have to do my due diligence before, but I'll look at it. Someone is supposedly someone just sent me this. Who on YouTube's talking about a big apartment complex on Panbowl Branch? God, some I guess there's some YouTuber saying that there's an apartment complex on Panbowl Branch. No, there's not. No, Timothy just put that out there. Timothy, he's been working his ass off on this case as well. Very, very much on the ground, or from the area at least. Yes, so this caller, Josh, used to date her mom, and she grew up being around Josh. How old is this fellow? Joyous, honey, he's not old. He's not old. She's respectfully, ma'am, when I say this, she sounds a lot older than she is. Sometimes it's just the accent, and it's just all of that as well. How old is this fellow? Do you hold on? You mean the dad, Joyous, or do you mean the Jayden? He's 10. I'm not following you, honey. I'm sorry. Just type in chat what you mean. When can the police start charging these parents? I do know. There you go, Canadian. Thank you so much, my dear. I need a late sip for a week, please. Oh, what's gone camping? We know. We know. We missed you. We really did. It's not been the same. Love you. Good to see you, darling. Thank you for 20 months, girl. You OG. OG. Really do appreciate you. What do all proof cases have in common? Parents not searching, no MSM begging for their children, CPS and rugs. LE just stumped how they poof. Uh-huh. I also think there's usually a very dominant male in the house. And when I mean dominant, I mean there's nothing wrong with a dominant man. But I'm talking about an abusive dominant man, right? It's my way or the highway. You'll do as I say. Period. Woman, listen. One of those. It's you respect me, You elevate me, the whole house elevates me, and y'all stay down there. That's what it is. That's just what it is. And it's crazy. This is what you tell ladies. This is what you tell, or a couple good gentlemen. You tell your husband, you can be the head of the house. I have no problem with you being the head of the house. I agree. I want you to be the head of the house. I want to be the neck. I turn that motherfucking head. That's what you say. That's what you say, ladies. Okay? You be the head, son. Go ahead. I'm your neck. Okay? I'm your neck. I turn it. And do.
No, when I was a kid and my mom had visitations, which was on the weekends with me, I would always put into my bedroom and was not allowed to come out unless it was to the bathroom that was right next to my room.
Oh my gosh.
Do y'all hear that?
Yeah, I did not
That
like going
too,
over there.
Listen to that.
Oh,
Into visitations, which was on the weekends with me, I would always put into my bedroom and was not allowed to come out unless it was to the bathroom that was right next to my room.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That
I
is
did not
so
like
sad.
going over there.
And yeah, I felt like Jayden was being restricted like all the time.
That's so sad.
Oh my gosh, you just confirmed for me. Thank you.
I don't know, like I never personally knew Jayden or
knows
nothing
Brandon.
like that, but I do know Josh,
I'm getting a
and
second wind, I think.
had part of my childhood dealing with him in my household.
Oh my
You know,
gosh.
he
Joyous,
was
did you
never
say-
like aggressive towards me, but I was.
Did Joyous say anything back? What does she mean? I wanted to answer a question. You make me laugh. You're crazy, brother. I love you. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you. Stephanie, thank you so much. My Canadian, thank you so much, my dear. Sorry. I don't like these new. They're slowly switching them all to these @ signs. So they're going in phases. I was the second phase. There was phase 1, from what I understand. This is the second phase, and they'll keep doing the rest. You received one of those memberships, so make sure you thank our beautiful Canadian cookie. I know, lady. Whenever I see like someone before something really bad happens or they go missing, I wish we could just get in the television or wherever, and be in that situation right there and just say, turn around. But you know something? I believe throughout our lives, God or our angel, our guardian angels, do tell us, to go turn around the other way, go to the other way. It just didn't feel right today. And sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know why things like this happens to kids. I don't know.
Just a quiet kid.
It's because people are freaking evil. That's why. Their heart turns them over, is what it is. To, it's usually drugs, mental illness, control, ego. Oh, thank you, Joyce. I got the answer. I was just curious the age of the dad, the jerk. Yeah. Well, the bio dad, where the hell is he? Is he still in prison or jail? But he has nothing at all to do with Jayden. Nothing. Mm-mm.
I would stay in the room. I didn't argue about it. But I
Yeah.
do know he
She
beat my
dropping
mother, and I did hear
bombshells.
that plenty of nights. My mother screaming and begging him to stop.
Oh my gosh. So you think maybe the rumors about him controlling Felicia is probably
Listen to the Josh is 40. Yeah, he's 41, but was 21 when he hurt the 8-year-old. Now is 24 years old, allegedly. Thank you for that. Interesting.
true then?
Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer on that.
Wow. Unbelievable.
My mother was not allowed to leave the house or nothing. Anytime she did, it was awful. I mean, he burnt down her trailer and everything when she left him.
And he got away with it? Did he? I mean, did he go to
Thank you
jail for
so
any of
much.
this?
Thank you so much. You are the MVP, the GOAT of covering this case, and the others that are not. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Finally sub. Thought I already was. Thank you so much, my dear. Welcome. Welcome. Do appreciate you very much for your support. Thank you.
Is that
No, he's only went to jail for some drug charges. Somehow he always gets out of everything.
Listen, by the way, you guys have my number. Y'all know my number. There's something that again, an opinion is different than something saying something outright, right? But someone sent me something today and they said Josh, I guess it was a creator saying that Josh is an RSO, and I cannot find that anywhere. Listen, it's not about whether he's a bad person or a good person, or you like him or you don't. If someone's not something, don't put that on them, right? As a fact. So I cannot find that anywhere. I can not find that anywhere. So, as much as it sounds like Josh is, not that great of a person, in my opinion, he shouldn't be blamed for something so heinous. Whenever it sounds like he's done enough, allegedly. Right. And I mean, I've looked. I looked. Can't find it anywhere. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong spot. I don't know. But yeah, it's a registered S offender. And again, if you've got the information, send it to me. But I don't see it anywhere. I know exactly what you're talking about, Thought Criminal. Yeah. And I think the creator or creators who are saying this might be reading the document wrong. It will say, and I've looked at it wrong before as well, not reported it wrong, but I've looked at it. The first time I looked at it and glanced at it, I'm like, oh wow. But it'll say such and such S offender nearby such and such address, right? And people will think, because it has the person on the background that you're looking for, it'll have their address and it'll have this person as a RSO, or whoever the person is, and it'll have their address, and they just automatically link the two together, and it's not. So again,
but that happens in that
listen to
small
this, what he
town
says
when
right
you
here.
have a family that has money.
Yeah, I'm here, and they.
Now this is interesting what she's about to say here. Also, I'm going to read you a letter that I got a little bit ago, and she or he, I don't know, gives names, straight up names.
They got a big construction company. Is that true?
Yeah, and they have like a carpet service company where they go in and replace carpets and hardwood flooring.
Oh wow!
But
Wow! Well, I'm hoping that they find something legitimate to get him with on this. He does not need to be around women or children. That's for sure.
but yeah, he's not the greatest person. I do know he was actively in addiction with my mother because my mother was an addict, when
Listen
she
to
was
this.
alive. But he's not the greatest person.
Yeah, I mean, judging by the number of mugshots he has, I didn't think he was, but it's just confirmation here for sure. Well, I'm so sorry you had to deal with him or your family and what happened there.
It's life. I'm 27 years old now. And we've all been through something, but I do know at one point in time his family tried to pay my mother to leave for good out of this state.
What?
Yeah, that's another thing that worries me. And as I stated before, I was told Felicia tried to sell her firstborn when she was a little baby, and Josh also attempted to sell one of his children, which sadly my mother was in on that, and I was the child.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, luckily the person they were trying to sell to had a heart and, just said no.
Well, I did hear about the mother potentially wanting to sell one of her daughters. I didn't know about Josh doing that. That's insane.
Not a lot of people know about Josh because everything gets covered up somehow.
So, is everybody reporting this stuff? I mean, the police do have a tip line. I think some of that maybe should be shared with them, or maybe they know already. I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of tips have been released to the police. I do know that.
Okay.
Like I said, though, I don't know really nothing about the case. I don't know Jayden. I've only met Felicia like a couple times in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't know about them, but I do know about Josh.
Wow.
But
all we can do is hope and pray that they get something on him to lock him
I pray
up.
too.
Listen to this.
Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Horrible.
She's not
Does
done.
he have police in his family?
Not that I can remember, but like I said, I was 13 last time I had to deal with him.
Mm-hmm. How old is he? Is he?
Oh.
Lord, I want to say probably either late 30s or early 40s by now.
Okay, I was gonna say he didn't look that old to me.
He's 40.
No, he don't look old at all. Them
40.
pictures on his Facebook are older.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's insane. Well, thank you so much for sharing that. And again, I'm so sorry that you and your family had to deal with that. That's insane.
I'm just glad my mother did get away for a little bit and she did have some type of peace in her life before she passed away.
Absolutely.
But that's all I had really to say. I'm sorry I didn't have no more information for you all.
No, that's okay. You did wonderful. Thank you so much. I mean, anything helps just to get an idea of who these people are. That's really all we're trying to do here. So
but you should
pray Jayden is found and gets to a safe place. I'm fearing the worst, but gotta have hope. Worst, but gotta have hope, I guess, that he'll be found alive. I don't know the way it sounded. All right. Well, thank you so much. If you think of anything else, let us know.
All right, I'm just trying to figure out how to get off of here. All
Oh, okay. I can disconnect you.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
1 second.
This is insane.
I'm gonna put my video up just because I feel awkward.
But
But
this is the other girl.
okay,
Fine,
so
that's
I know the entire family. I literally live in the exact same town, about 20 minutes from the little boy's home.
Okay.
Josh and Felicia both have a long history of abuse on both sides. Josh isn't just abusive towards kids, but he's abusive towards Felicia too. I do not know how true this is, but I believe it is true. I was told that Felicia is not allowed to have a cell phone, and she does have a phone, but if Josh suddenly needs to go to the store or something, he takes her phone.
So a Daniel kind of, control. It's about control. About control. Again, if it's true, it's about control. Makes sense.
She's not allowed to be out of his sight, which is a controlling method, which that whole family is like that.
Yeah.
She does have 6 kids. She has 3 little boys with Josh. She has Jayden, and then she has 2 little girls. The 2 girls are with the aunt. I'm not exactly sure why Jayden was put back into her care.
Yeah, the person that sent me that wrong, I don't know if someone just sent me there is an RSO out there that is named Josh Gross. It's not that Josh.
I don't know. I do know that the 3 little boys are still in their care as of right now. I don't know if she works. I do know that they both have had a long history of addiction problems. Josh's family, they do own a construction business. They have access to heavy equipment. They build houses, so they dig on properties. They lay flooring.
What came up in my reading? That is creeping me out now. Because I said, yeah, okay.
It is called Airwoods Construction. You could look it up on Facebook if you have Facebook. I do know that, I don't know if anybody in here follows that Mara's readings, but a lot of what she has said in her readings are being true. I think they both are capable of hurting someone. That's just my opinion. They give that vibe, and I know Josh personally, I grew up with that family, so I would say him more so than her.
Yeah, that's what I felt to him.
If he is the main one that did it, she is just as guilty because she's not came forward. But I think they reported it missing because he was not seen at open house.
Okay, that's what I was getting at earlier. Yeah.
So I feel like they reported it when they did because
I want to.
They didn't want the schools to start questioning why.
So we found that out here on the channel yesterday. Someone called in, and she was at the open house that Felicia was at, and I'm going to tell you something in a letter. This woman, not this woman, but another person told me more about the school and all of that. Because we talked about the vouchers, and she was Jayden wasn't allegedly there at this open house event. Sherry. So I'll tell you some more about that here, and just keep that in the back of your mind.
Where he's at, why isn't he at school? And so that was a good cover up, I feel like.
Yeah.
I do feel like eventually, nothing is done in dark that won't come to light.
Right. I agree with that. So
when was open house
that he worked on? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Open house was the second, from what I understand. Open house was the second, and no, it wasn't the second. Hold on. It was the day before he went missing. The 5th. The 5th, sorry. It was the 5th. And they would have had to went home that evening. They all go to bed early, which I don't see them going to bed at 9 o'clock. I don't think there's that much structure in the house. 4 children in the house. I don't see it. I hope not, Brandy. I hope not.
Someone asked when open house was, and August 5th was open house.
Yeah, there we go.
August 5th. Oh, okay. All right. So if he went to bed at 9.
And it just so happens he goes missing the next day.
9 o'clock. Okay.
Well, I know, like, they've had like cadaver dogs and stuff, and I know that the dogs have not been able to pick up his scent at all.
Okay. I think I heard something like that they hadn't picked up a scent yet.
No, they haven't. Nowhere at the home that he supposedly was at or walked away from, they've not been able to get a scent for him.
Oh my gosh. Well, to be honest, I mean, these scent dogs, I'm starting to question.
She was having a little trouble. Sometimes it'll repeat itself twice. I trust the scent dog. I do. Sometimes, if you got a good scent dog, they should get a scent. They just should.
Dogs, I'm starting to question their reliability because in so many cases we've had canines and no scent picked up. So this isn't the first one, and it's really starting to make me wonder how reliable these dogs are anymore because they're not picking up any scent. So I don't know what to think about that, to be honest.
I think he could have been.
I don't know. I feel like he's not anywhere there. I don't feel like he's there. I feel like he has been took somewhere. Like, so in our little town, they are doing a lot of construction. So they are taking our hillside out in town to widen the road. They're going to make a 4-lane road.
Mm-hmm.
And so we live like right beside a lakeside, which is a lake, the hillside and filling in the lake. So there's like a lot of construction even going on right now in our town.
Wow. I don't know if you got to see my readings that I did yesterday, but I mentioned I feel like he is somewhere where there's some sort of construction, buildings going up or something of that sort, and there's also like a ball field, and that's what I picked up when I did my reading yesterday. Now I had a few people come on and they basically said, they gave me feedback and they said, wow, there is a construction area not far from his home.
Not at all.
that has a ball field down there as well.
There
I
is.
forget. Okay.
Wait till you hear what this
That's where I
letter
feel
says.
like he is, or at least there might be a sign of him there, like some sort of evidence. But
it's so sad. Like, I don't understand how anybody could hurt their own kid. Like, or even if she didn't hurt him, she knows who did and she's not coming forward. So that is everything you need to know about her.
right. I felt that from her. I keep feeling from her like she's under his control. I do feel that, but I also feel like she's got no brain cells left from all the, stuff she's done.
Right.
But as far as him, I do feel like he has that instinct in him where he could have hurt him. But something's telling me that they didn't do that. That they terrified this kid. I don't know. I'm going to do another updated read probably in a couple of days. Sometimes information doesn't always come through the first shot, but I'm going to try it again. But I do feel like he was scared to death. Like he was restricted in that house. I feel like he wasn't allowed to really be a kid. Like he was constantly secluded.
Okay. So, again, that link is in the description for you guys in the replay crew and the live here. Go watch that because one of them talks about burning, that Josh allegedly burned someone's house down. All that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So there's that. Now I want to read a letter to you about a source, a local, and you can take it how you will. I think it's extremely interesting, in my opinion. What's this? 1 second. Hold on. Ooh, what's this? One second, guys. I'll read that in a minute. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Let me find it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. It says the following. Hi, my husband and I watch your video tonight about Jayden Spicer. We are local and we live here in Breathitt County, Jackson, Kentucky. I've been following this every step of the way from the moment he was reported missing. And she says her profession. I'm not going to say her profession, but you can tell just even by her writing that she's legit. And she says the aunt-in-law, Shy, she knows her from years ago. There's a connection there. I'll just say that. And she says, I'm not necessarily familiar with the rest of Jayden's family, but I'm friends with and have family who is. My husband also works with someone who is married to Jayden's family. The first bit of shocking information told to me was that the police had found a pew pew, allegedly, buried in Felicia and Josh's yard. Now, I've heard that as well. I've not been able to confirm that, but I was told Samantha tried to call and talk to Jayden on Saturday before he went missing, but that Felicia wouldn't let Jayden on the phone. Now, we got to remember that that could be true, but you got to remember what I showed you at the beginning of this live whenever the other aunt said Samantha tried to get in touch or tried to speak with Jayden, and that was July 3rd. Okay, so just remember that. Was it July 3rd or was it let me see here. What did she say? The Saturday before he went missing, but Felicia wouldn't let Jayden on the phone. That makes no sense to not let him on the phone. Someone directly close to me who is also her profession. I'm not even going to tell her profession because I'm not. Um, uh, I'm not going to say what this says right here, but I'll just say that there was absolutely CPS at some time or another. Later, I was informed that Josh's cell phone pinged by Willie's BP in Hazard. There is a landfill nearby Willie's BP where the county's garbage and our residential services pickups are taken to. It looks like Josh and Felicia don't pay for pickup service, and I mentioned that as well before because they got a whole lot of trash out there. However, I don't know if you're aware, and I wasn't about this. The county garbage dump is located right there on Panbowl. Not even a 5-minute drive from Josh and Felicia's home. It's located on Panbowl. Anyone can dump their garbage at the county's garage. I don't know if she means the garage or garbage. So I don't know if you mean, she might have been a typo. You pull up and pay. Back up your truck or pull your vehicle, whatever you're in, next to the big dumpster and throw your trash in it. No one pays attention to what you throw in the dumpster, and it smells horrible there all the time. And I know exactly what she's talking about because I have done the same thing. I've been to the dump. You go in, you give them your name, and they ask you what you have, what kind of junk. Is it household? Is it construction or whatever? And then you go and you dump it in these big ass dumpsters. So there's that. Okay, where was I? So a foul smell wouldn't be thought anything of it. The huge dumpster is hauled off from the county garbage every day or so and taken to the landfill and a new one replaces it. I also was told that Jayden was not at the open house for school. Yeah, we learned that on here, so as well. Interesting as well. Now, this is what I found interesting. The first day of school was August 7th. Yeah. According to her, the first day of school was August 7th. There is August 5th. They went to the open house. And August 6th, he goes missing. So, can anybody confirm that in here? I don't know. I don't know, but I need to see if we can confirm that. He wasn't at the orientation, allegedly. Mm-mm. The day after Jayden was no, it wasn't the day after he was reported missing. It was the day after he was reported missing would have been his first day back to school. This was going to be his first year at this school. He used to attend Highland Turner until Mama passed away, and then he moved in with Felicia. I feel deep down I've came to accept that Jayden is not likely with us anymore, and likely has been for even perhaps long before they reported him, quote, missing, end quote. The rest of the community feels the same. The community has came up with a reward. It's been consistently increasing since it started. It's now up to 8,200, but I expect it to go even higher for information leading to finding Jayden or resolving this case. Hopefully, this gets someone talking. Just wait. People are saying all sorts of things, but one occurrence was just very strange. A man, his first name is Tony, and I'm just going to I'm going to say his last name is C. Tony C. A known rug addict came up to my husband at a gas station and said that he heard that, quote, Joshua had been beating on Jayden and that he had, again, allegedly beat him pretty bad. That Felicia couldn't get Jayden to wake up. That Josh then hauled him out of there. This really bothered me because it seemed like a pretty in-depth story for someone to just have made it up. I considered calling and reporting it, but there have been so many stories and theories and hearsay going around as it is. The whole community believes Felicia and Josh, and I'm going to add allegedly, unalived him. And it's almost all we can think about. We just want peace for him, and even if he's and for him to be found, even if we can't get justice, even if what they done can't be proved, if he could at least have a proper burial. It's devastating what has happened to him. Now, no, I disagree with that. He needs to be found for sure, and justice needs to happen. All of it, all of it. But I understand what you're saying. That Josh, oh sorry, wrong one. One second. So we can at least have a proper burial. It's devastating what has happened to him. It's sad that people who don't even know this little boy personally can be so affected by this, and yet his own mother and even his aunts are going around proceeding as if life is normal. The aunts, of course, are doing far more to try to help out than, of course, the mother, and they're the only ones speaking out on social media. The mother won't do anything unless being seen at Walmart, Wendy's, or McDonald's looking as happy as a lark. These people should not be living free with other children in their home after doing something like this, either, in her opinion. I do not know if anything I shared is helpful or not, but I truly hope the police would search the dumps and landfills, but the more it goes on, I'm afraid Jayden could have been gone a long time before he went missing. And that would have and there would have been so much garbage, etc., to go through. With the county garbage dump being right there on the road, a lot of our minds have went there, especially okay, never mind. Can't read it. So then also the cell phone ping by Willie's BP. We think well, there is a landfill right there too. I hope that law enforcement is doing a lot more than any of us are aware, and that there will be justice for Jayden. However, as impatient communities, listen to this. It feels to us that they aren't getting anywhere and aren't pressuring the mom and stepdad enough to get answers, and are wasting time not looking in the right areas. Also, listen to this. It's been rumored that Jayden's biological dad is someone who is in prison and had been, I don't know if he still is, a guy named, we'll just say Andrew Bennett, and he ain't in it. He was allegedly in jail for child abuse and I'll just say, what's the proper word? There's no proper word, but bestiality with the dogs, plural. Yes, S-ing a dog. So yeah, I'm sure it's a good thing he never got to be a part of Jayden's life. I take it with a grain of salt. Who said this is Jayden's biological dad? Because this is as well came from a known, because this came from a well-known drug addict. Seems like people talking are the ones from the group from that group of people in the community. So perhaps the reward money might be offered will bring something useful to light. If LE does not do something, listen to this. I'm afraid someone could take matters into their own hands to get answers. And they say, I'm afraid this could happen badly, considering it was a few days ago that 2 former correction officers pew-pewed the wife of a registered S offender here in our county. They knocked on her door looking for him, but he wasn't home, and asked her, why are you married to a child chomo, before pew-pewing her multiple times. She survived and has been in ICU, but my point is that these country folk tend to not care to put matters in their own hands. Wow. That's a lot. That was a lot. Oh, what's this? 1 second. Sassy, did you email me or? Yeah. This is this was grandma right here. Let me see if it'll show me. Let me pull it here. This is I really don't think the kids would be missing today if grandma was still alive. She looks like a lovely woman. Where are ex-cops? I don't know. Kentucky Joe. Kentucky. Me either, Mama Angie. Me either. So that was pretty interesting, in my opinion. Oh, I need to show y'all this. Some new stuff out. When was this? Today. Here we go. Today. Here we go. Guys, please hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. We greatly appreciate it.
Reported missing, and search crews of
Oh my God. Why is it always so low on their website? I don't get it. Oh, I got to show you all those pictures. 1 second. See if it's on. It's on here. Let's see here. We need to recent. Okay, 28 minutes ago. Maybe this is it. Well, this is a new one. Actually, this is a brand new one. We'll come back to this momentarily. I'll look this up. Joe, shut up. I'm gonna spray you, Joe, with the spray bottle. Oh my God.
It's now been 6 days since the family of 10-year-old Jayden Spicer reported him missing in Breathitt County. Multiple agencies have been using a number of resources to try and find the boy. LEX 18's Lauren Miner spoke with neighbors about the search and what took place the morning the family called 911. It's tonight's big story at 6.
The search continues for 10-year-old Jayden Spicer. Kentucky State Police have focused their investigation around where Jayden's mother says she last saw him, in bed at home. We spoke with the neighbor who says Jayden's mother showed up to his front door last Wednesday around 9 a.m. saying that her son had gone missing.
And I went through the back door and I saw a lady was knocking
What? Hold on. Oh, they called at 9:30?
my door. And she was crying and she said, "Can I use your phone?" And I said, "Yes." So I gave my phone to her and I dialed the number. And she talked to 911. And she said to them that my child is missing.
Troopers say Jayden recently moved in with his mom after his great-grandmother died.
She also explained to me that she went to bed with her husband around 9 o'clock, 9 or 9:30 p.m. Then they wake up in the morning and they went to the place that the kid was.
So y'all went to bed with the kids too, like the same time? I don't believe it. Bullshit. I don't got time today. I'm tired. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Everyone seems to go to bed at 9 or 9:30. We all sleep, we're either, in a freaking coma toast for 12 to 14 hours, all of these parents. Come on.
Was sleeping and they found out the kid was not there.
The rugged terrain, thick brush, and nearby ponds and creeks have made the search challenging. But Trooper Matt Gayhart says they have utilized every resource, such as drones, sonar, canines, and crews searching the area on foot.
Came back on Saturday around 2 o'clock. I saw a man with a dog and searching the creek. And then he said to me that we have been searching in this area, the radius of 22 miles, and we have not found no kind of trace, nothing.
Nothing.
Troopers say Jayden was allegedly last seen wearing blue Sonic the Hedgehog PJs. They have extended their search beyond the 22-mile radius, hoping something or someone will lead them to Jayden. In Breathitt County, Lauren Miner, LEX 18 News.
Multiple agencies have been working around the clock in the search effort and are asking for anyone who may know Jayden's whereabouts to call Kentucky State Police directly. The number is on your screen, 606-435-6069.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Patel explains why the current building itself isn't really the problem. It's the ground beneath it.
Oh, whatever. Well, damn, it's cracked.
It's now been 6 days.
It's cracked like Daniel. And Felicia. And Malaya. All of them's cracked. Thank you so much, Mystery Sky. Did CPS give Jayden to mom? So, again, this is what Shy, the aunt, said. She said that when grandma died, custody automatically went back to Felicia, the mother of Jayden, the biological mother of Jayden. And so, I don't know. I really don't know. Now, we know at some point since May, which is when grandma died, and I'm assuming that they would have probably had to live there a little before grandma died, with her being sick for a while. They lived with Samantha. Jayden lived with Samantha, and Jayden also had 2 sisters, and they lived with grandma as well. But then, from what I understand, allegedly Samantha said she couldn't take care of Jayden, that he was too much, and she sent Jayden with Felicia. Now he's missing. I always believe, especially, I think that the kids should always stay together, right? If in most cases they should always stay together. Especially if they don't have, a lot of family around them or whatever. And I think Samantha, she's got kids of her own as well. But it saddens me that Jayden had to go over there with Felicia and her man, and then they had 3 kids together, and Jayden would be the outsider, right? Because you got Felicia, and you got him, and then they got 3 kids together, and Jayden's just like on the outside. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't give 1 iota. You're welcome, Cathead Thumbs. You think Sammy will get charged? Who's Sammy? I don't know who Sammy is. I don't know who you mean. Why can't Felicia use birth control? Bye, Felicia. Remember that a few years ago. Bye, Fifi. And before it was Karen, it was Felicia. I always feel bad for the good Felicias and the good Karens, because I know some good Felicias and some good Karens. My heart goes out to them. Yes. Yes. Sew it up. Sew it up. That's what they need to do for Candace as well. My mom's name is Karen. Oh, Sherry. What, Sam? You're nuts. You are nuts. For those of you, some of y'all might not have seen it. I'll show it to you again, but I want to show you this new picture of little Jayden today. So we got 2 finally. Couldn't. My mother took care of the kids because Felicia couldn't. So please stop with this. We're going through enough. And Felicia does not want to talk to us. WTF. Stop saying shit on here that none of you have any clue that's real. Only rumors. Just stop. The police are doing. It's hard to read her writing. Are doing their best to bring him home. Why does pictures have to do with it? I understand. Like, I've really really tried to be very understanding towards these sisters, and I get they're frustrated. But in these times, and if you guys are watching, I say this as I you know, I talk about these cases every day. And there's two ways you can really go about it, maybe three. But one way is, I know you want to fire back at some people uh, for whatever reason. But if you do that, expect it to get bigger. Okay? And you can either do that, or you can just not reply. And that's the two I would go down if I was her. Because I mean, this person was asking a legitimate question to this aunt. From what I understand, the way I understand it, and it's what does pictures have to do with it? Well, hell, he's fucking missing, ma'am. I think we need more than one picture for everybody to see him. I mean, he's missing. That picture is pretty recent. A child who is hyperactive isn't always sitting still to get a good photo. You're fucking kidding me. I'm sorry, but that's the stupidest thing. That's the stupidest excuse I have ever heard, ever, about not getting a hyperactive child. It's hard to get a picture. You can run a fucking marathon today with an iPhone, and it looks like fine. Not even school pictures? Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I think it's bullshit. I mean, that tells me something there. I mean, Candace Wells is one of the biggest crackos that God ever stretched a piece of skin over, in my opinion, and should not have, nothing living should be, taken care. She should not take care of anything living. I mean, not even a pumpkin seed before it sprouts. Seriously. But that woman took so many pictures of the kids. Right? And I think, Candace, she wasn't on a mother level. She was more on the same childlike level. But damn. I mean, I'm sorry, but I have seen Samantha's, I don't know how long Samantha was with him or whatever, but like, she takes a lot of pictures, it appears. But this is not Samantha doing it. I'm talking about Dart. A child who is hyperactive isn't sitting still to get a good photo of. That also concerns me. That also concerns me very much. Because this is what you hear. Oh, shit, a brick. Sorry. This is what you hear in this right here. You hear grandma dies, and then Felicia or Samantha gets Jayden, right? And they say, and this is from one of the aunts, and I have the quote, and they say that the reason Samantha gave Jayden up was he was too much of a handful. That's the words. And so she gave him back to Felicia. And Jayden, to the best of my knowledge, he's not been diagnosed with anything. I mean, they said he had special needs, but are they just saying that, or has he actually been diagnosed? Yep, sure did, Mohawk. He never even sat down to even eat. Right. Right. We have plenty of videos and photos of Jayden. Kentucky State Police, the rescue team, and the canines units have those. I mean, she just said two different things. First of all, she's defensive about the pictures. And then she says that a kid that's hyperactive, they're not necessarily always sitting down to get a good picture. And then she says, we have plenty of photos. Well, Mama probably had plenty of photos. Exactly. Exactly, Bubbly Beth. Exactly. Mama probably had photos, but they're probably not up to date right now, are they? Probably don't got a lot of those after she got sick. Right? Why would you not want at least 5 or 6 photos out? It's very rare that we have a child with one photo 6 days later. Now, 2 photos, right? We have plenty of videos and photos of Jayden. Kentucky State Police, the rescue team, and canine units have those. I don't trust this woman. I don't. I really don't, guys. Because she has said multiple things, unless she just doesn't explain herself well. That's the truth. I mean, because she says we have plenty of videos and photos of Jayden. Kentucky State Police, the rescue team, and those canine units have those. Well, one of the Samantha, from what I understand, released this second photo today. And I'm sure the Kentucky State Police would have absolutely released more than one photo in the last 6 days. Oh, no, it's not Mohawk. I'm going to schedule that tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. I'm exhausted. Oh, it's only 9 o'clock. Okay, I might come back and do it in a little bit. I need to go take a little nap. So There we go. Thank you for telling me that. Just because we're not sharing a shit ton of pictures doesn't mean shit, is what she says. Right. And that's where yesterday or today, I don't know, it was yesterday or today. Someone said something about idiot YouTuber. So there's that. Okay, guys. I've got so much more stuff that I was planning on getting through today, but we didn't get through it, so we'll do it maybe later tonight. We'll see. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I don't think I was climbing the walls as, you know, someone as a kid, like climbing the walls. I was so hyper. I got plenty of pictures. I mean, pictures used to be a bigger event with our, you know, our generation, most of us watching right now. You know, the Polaroids popped out, or you had to take it and get it developed, or you had to mail them off and get them developed, right? Now we just take a picture and we don't like it, we just fucking delete it. I don't want that thing. We had big stacks of albums. Sears, yeah. We had Olin Mills, and we had Sears too, but Sears and Olin Mills. It's in the back of Kmart, I think it was. Remember Glamour Shots? Yes. Thank you all so much for joining me. I do appreciate you very, very, very much. I still have albums. Of course, I still have all my albums. Absolutely. Yeah, that grandma. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Absolutely. All right, guys. Justice for these babies. They've been. It's scary to think when's the last time Jayden was seen. The lies that surround Jayden's case, Summer's case, Sebastian's case, right? Michael Vaughn's case, but his is 4 liars. The one that abducted him. The rest are, you know, someone else. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see y'all's super chats, honey. I'm sorry, honey. Is Lisa, Felicia, and Samantha's mom. Lisa? Is Lisa, Felicia? Who's Lisa? I don't know what you mean, crazy. Can you text me? Thank you so much, dear. Appreciate you very, very, very much. And Holly, thank you so very much, my dear. Appreciate you. Little kitty. So cutesies. Did CPS give Jayden tomorrow? Thank you, Mister. Yep, I got you. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. I don't know what you mean crazy about, to be honest with you. Lisa Bunty. I think of Al Bundy. Remember that show? Love and marriage goes together like the horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. You can tell I'm tired. Thank you. It's me, Jean. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. I need to go to bed. You just showed her text in the TB group. Maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was someone else. I need to sing happy birthday. Is she in here? Is she in here? Hello, Bobby. Good to see you. Welcome, Linda. Whoops. Bobby. Is God, I can't think. I'm so tired. I can't think of it. Like, I've seriously been up. I've had 2 hours of sleep. Where is Jacqueline? Jacqueline, I need to see you. Jacqueline, to the office, please. Jacqueline, to the office. I'm not doing it tonight, Jen. I didn't reschedule it, baby. I can't. I can't tonight. Usually I can push it through. Yeah. Okay, I don't think she's in here. It's not Jacqueline's birthday. Not yet. What's up? Right, lady? All right, guys. Good night. I love you all. Appreciate you very much. Join me on the next one. Was you a drinker? Was you a drinker or other things? I have drank so little in my entire life. So very, very, and I mean very little. I have not had a sip of alcohol. Not even a sip in 4 years, 5 years. And that's like, I drank one night, I drank probably as much as I have the rest. And I was on a cruise ship and I drank a lot that night. But other than that, yeah, I don't drink. Not a drinker. I could never touch alcohol again, ever. Does nothing for me at all. I mean, I'll drink if it's an occasion or whatever, but no. I'm fun. I'm more fun usually without alcohol. My friends used to say, "Don't drink, Justin. You're way more fun sober." You know. If I drink, I'm usually just like, leave me alone. I want to just lay down. Is Jacqueline in here? I want to see if Jacqueline's in here. Okay, I don't guess she is. Okay. I thought someone was saying something. I sang her father-in-law happy birthday last year. It was his 100th birthday. Yes, Joe. It was his 100th birthday last year. And I sang to him and he loved it. And today is his 101st birthday. And I'm going to sing to him, Lord willing, tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be in here. That's the only way I would dance if I was drinking. All right, guys. Good night. Love you guys.